Alright, last time we finished collecting the orbs and we rescued Sarah. Well, technically Sarah was sent to the Monster Lord's castle, but she's not in immediate danger, so we're free to continue. So off we go to the shrine. It is our only choice. Alright, let's go to the shrine. Got all the orbs. It's finally time to revive Garuda. After we revive the Garuda, we're going to the Northern Continent. Have you finished everything here? I already knew you were going to ask that. I won't be coming back until I finish my journey at the Monster Lord's castle. Do I have anything left here to do? No, I do not. Alright, let's go! We head to the shrine with the 6 orbs we collected from all over the world. We come upon a small altar in the middle of the forest. It isn't even defended or anything. We just walked right in. I was kind of expecting a bunch of guards, maybe a couple watchtowers or something. At least an actual egg. No, there aren't any guards, but there should be an egg! Where'd it go? Al scurries around the altar frantically searching. But it doesn't look like the egg is anywhere to be found. Don't tell me it already hatched! No, that can't be. It will never hatch unless it has all 6 orbs. Again, kind of a convoluted way to reproduce. Then where... Huh? I feel something hidden in the nearby trees. Is it a monster? No, this presence is human. Hey! Who's there? Huh? The man jumps out at my words. After looking at me, he calms down and comes out of hiding. Oh, humans. I thought you two were monsters for a second. The man wipes the sweat off his forehead as he walks out. I quickly glance over at Alice, but it seems as though she has already transformed into her human form. Why are you here? I'm a member of Ilyas Cruise. Don't be surprised, but I'm Lipton, the man who has sliced apart hundreds of monsters. In the next instant, I dash forward and grab him by the neck and lift him into the air. I run forward with him dangling in the air and force him against a tree. What are you doing? The power of the earth flows through my body, so strong I can barely control my own strength. The large tree creaks and starts to bend as I force the man's body against the trunk. Hope it isn't that large of a tree, because even that would be enough to break a man. Trees are pretty strong. Stop it, Luca! Are you trying to kill him? Stop! Help! Really? What? Have you really killed hundreds of monsters? That's a lie. I can't kill monsters. I'm just a liar and a fraud. I relax my hand and let him drop to the ground. After landing on the ground, he grabs his throat and goes into a coughing fit. I thought I was gonna die. I didn't think that would happen just from a little bragging. Levon catches my gaze on him and instantly straightens up. No! Forgive me, sir! Even though you're so strong, even though you're so young, you have some crazy strength. Why is a member of Ilyas Cruise here? Well, we're already done now, it seems. I guess this is what I get for being late. I only slept in a couple of hours. Come on, guys. Late? Did the other members get here all ready for something? A few days ago, we found this gigantic egg here. We figured it was a monster egg, so we decided to try to destroy it. But no matter how hard we smashed it, we couldn't even dent the thing. So we decided to carry it up to the headquarters. It's heavy, so a lot of us are coming here to help carry it. I see. Basically, a few hours ago, this egg was carried to the Ilyas Cruise headquarters. This just made everything a lot more difficult. I think it made things a lot more simple. Now you know where the egg is. Just because it happens to be in a human hideout, humans, which you will be able to take no issue. Let's see, what's the worst they can have at this time? Arrows? Which you seem to have trouble dodging even with Sylph, but I think by now you powered up Sylph enough that you should be able to dodge a few arrows flung by some measly humans. This isn't good. If they break the egg... Don't worry, that won't happen. Humans are unable to destroy the egg. Oh? That's reassuring. That speeds things along then. I need to head for their headquarters and get that egg back. Of course, I doubt they're just going to hand it over to me. Then I guess I'll be going. I wish you good health. They were mean to me. Lipton runs away as fast as he can. A 2-bit villain to the end, I guess. Luca, are you going to head to the Ilyas Cruise headquarters? Well, we don't exactly have a choice, do we? Of course. I have to get that egg back. I feel nervous at you going there. How about I go in your place? Yes! Finally! Do something, Alice! Eh? What do you think is going to happen? Oh, I don't know. That you're going to go in there, sword drawn, and seal everyone inside, which, come to think of it, would actually be an issue. Don't worry. They're just little hooligans, like that Lipton guy. No. You know, for a fact, at least Lazarus is a legit terrorist with bombs and crap. They're not all just hooligans. Some of them are legit terrorists. They don't compare at all to the 4 Heavenly Knights or Poseidoness. I don't know. Have the 4 Heavenly Knights use bombs? You're not acting like you usually do. That's what makes me uneasy. If you go as you are now, I'm afraid you're going to kill them. Just keep that iron sword sheath and use Angel Halo, and it will be fine. Don't worry. My father is my father. This isn't about him. If you say so. There you go. You talk a big game, Alice, but in the end you do absolutely nothing. Alice's sad face doesn't brighten. Leaving the shrine, the two of us head to the Ilyas Cruise headquarters. I have some business with Lazarus. Can I meet with him, please? I tell that to the guards in front of the headquarters. These guards look just as evil as their organization. Who the hell are you? Lazarus would never meet some pissant like you. Yeah, here! Marcellus' son, Luca, came to meet you. Tell that to Lazarus. Eh? Marcellus' son? Hey, that can't be. Two of them look at each other in surprise. My father Marcellus was the founder of Ilyas Cruise. You got it! I'll tell that to the leader. Wait here for a moment. Two guards hurry into the building. Well, really, one of them should have headed to the building. You don't need both of you to deliver the message. The other one should have stood guard, making sure Luca doesn't sneak inside. After about a minute, they come running out. Go in! Looks like Lazarus will meet with you. Leaders in the underground hall. This way. I follow two of them into the headquarters. I walk through a dirty-looking lobby, down some stairs, and into a surprisingly large basement. The egg. A gigantic egg is sitting right in the middle of the room. It must have taken a lot to get here. And standing right next to the egg is Lazarus. Ha! So it's you again. By the way, do you know how to break these eggs? I can't put a damn crack in it. Lazarus slaps the egg as he sneers at me. I'm going to assume that by the fact that the building's still intact, that you haven't tried using your bombs on it yet. You knew I was Marcellus' son? How the hell could I not notice? We were friends for years. I've been with him since we were running around in fields, waving sticks, fighting imaginary monsters. You look just like he did as a kid. And as an adult, for that matter. You people don't really change much growing up, do you? So, why'd you come here? Revenge for your for Marcellus? Revenge? For my father? What do you mean? My father was killed by a monster. That happened because he made this organization. His death was brought about by his own actions. What? You didn't know? You don't know? Damn, I thought you came for revenge for sure. What do you mean? My father was killed by a monster. Yeah, that's the official story. Ha! Even his own damn son believed it. You're just as stupid as your father was. What are you talking about? No, Luca. I killed your father. No. No, that's not true. That's impossible. Look inside your heart, Luca. You know it to be true. No! You people have no idea how long I've held on to that joke. What? The vision starts to go hazy as his words slam into me. Lazarus smiles as he looks at me and stay on my feet. Hey, don't look at me like that. I was just upholding the rules of our organization. When the leader becomes a criminal, it falls on the second command to discipline him. By what standard? If you had already gone into terrorism, then you all were already criminals. I killed him once he let his guard down. Then disguised as a monster attack. You killed him on accident, and you know it. Even in our organization, only a couple know the truth. What? Why? Why would you? Marcellus betrayed us, even though he was our leader. He abandoned our ideal of eradicating the monsters and started working in secret to protect them. So I purged him from us! I stabbed him from behind! Then covered it up so the others wouldn't lose their morale! My father? Trying to protect them? Before we would attack them, he would sneak out and warn them. Leaking out information, warning them. He betrayed us behind the scenes wherever he could. You know, Marcellus, it probably would have done a lot more if you had just dissolved the organization. I mean, you're going out to warn them against stuff that the organization that you are the leader of. At the very least, step down from being the leader. God damn. In the end, he even let them all migrate peacefully out of here. Your father went crazy! Lazarus? You need a mirror, because if you were to look at your face in the mirror right now, you'd see who the crazy one is. It's not Marcellus. No. My father hated monsters. Yeah, I thought the same. After what happened at the Monster Lord's castle, our resolve should have been even deeper. We should have become demons that only live for revenge! Lazarus pounded his fist against the egg. But his hand isn't shaking as much as mine is. Father, why would he protect the monsters? How the hell would I know? He hated them with me at first, when we founded this organization. How much have you heard about our quest to kill the Monster Lord? I haven't heard much. Didn't you fail before you ever read? You specifically know by now that they succeeded. You learned that from in 2 separate occasions. You learned that from Cassandra, and you learned that from your magical vision that you had that still hasn't been explained. Marcellus was the hero. I was the soldier. We had a priest and a wizard too, which is actually impressive in a world before Paradox, where you had no mana in the air to draw from. Filled with fancy dreams of world peace, we formed a party and went off to destroy the Monster Lord. Then, we made it all the way there and killed her. A lot happened, but we really did kill her. No, it can't be. My dream from before. A dream where a young version of Alice's mother, yeah, that sounds almost like you're seeing Alice's mother when she was younger, but no, you're seeing Alice as she was younger, and her mother was killed by a hero. Is that really how it went? If the hero in my dream was really my father, then the moment we killed the Monster Lord, the next one was born. No, she had been all around for a few more years before that. We weren't even going to fight her, and she blew us to pieces. Well, you did just kill her mother. What would you expect if you had the power to kill the person who just murdered your mother? You would do the exact same. Don't you lie and say you wouldn't. Before we knew what the hell was going on, we were bloody. Marcellus and I were on the verge of death after a few moments. I still can't move my left arm. Old man Merlin's head was cut off in the first attack. Pretty little Karen. She was torn in half. I loved Karen! Marcellus did too! But that damn monster tore her to pieces right in front of us! As if her body was just paper. The girl must have been Alice. With a single blow, she put Marcellus and Lazarus on the verge of death and killed the other two. After that, Marcellus and I became demons. Revenge incarnate, we held nothing but hatred for monsters. After managing to escape with our lives, we stopped fighting monsters head-on. After I lost the ability to move my left arm, I realized the difference in power. We'll get rid of the monsters using violence from behind the scenes. That's why we formed the terrorist organization Ilyas Cruise. Then, at some point, Marcellus changed. You see what happened there, Lazarus? Marcellus got laid. That's what changed him. He got laid and decided not to be such a drama queen about the whole situation. He started to try and protect and help the monsters we hated. I don't know when he started going crazy. When he started getting his dick sucked is when he's changed. Oh, the things a good BJ will do to a man. I miss my former friend. Yeah, girlfriends can really put a wedge in a bromance. Especially when you make them into wives and have children. And realize you start to actually care if you get if you die in some monster raid. My father didn't go crazy. My friend went insane. He started having a healthy, loving relationship instead of going out to the dark and in secret to place bombs in civilian populations. I mean, who does that? Come on! How could he help the monsters? He joined the enemies of humans. No, he isn't an enemy. He was working towards coexistence. That's impossible! Humans and monsters will never stop fighting! Even if they act friendly, you can't ever get rid of that feeling. At any point, they could tear you to pieces like paper. I wonder if that's the feeling a lot of some women have towards men. I mean, a lot of men are physically stronger than their female counterparts. I mean, I suppose there is always that idea that lingers in the back of the mind somewhere. Hell, even the men passing other men sometimes wonder if that could happen. Racism certainly doesn't help with that fact. I've seen it. I know how quick it can happen. Even if they're more powerful, coexistence is not possible! Humans can never live together with being so much more powerful than them. Well, they can if they don't insist on being the top in the relationship. I mean, just put in a few safe words. They'll be fine. You're strong, aren't you? That's why you can't understand anything about those weaker than you. Those monsters could just tear people to pieces if they felt like it. How could you live every day with that fear hanging over you? Well, you live with it by knowing that there's a monster-based police system that would punish them if they did such a thing. I mean, hell, daggers and knives can cut through people easily. They could kill each other easily enough. So it's not like the issue of instant death is ever going away. If humans and monsters just understood each other. You're only saying that because you're strong. The more we come to understand each other, the clearer that difference in power becomes. There are plenty of weak monsters out there. Your empty words are nothing but a stupid dream. You're ignorant of the plight of the weak. Those that would have to live in fear every day of the strong monsters nearby. You're wrong. What's wrong? Yeah, boy. No, you're wrong. You're ignoring reality. As I falter on my words, Alice suddenly appears behind me. The hell? Who are you? Though it's true, your line of thinking holds some merit. It's natural for humans to fear monsters given the difference in power. But that doesn't have to be the only way. Alice, Luca and I have been to many villages and towns on the way here. In many of those places, humans and monsters are getting along. There are many more humans accepting monsters than you seem to think. Or are you just choosing to ignore reality again? What was that, girl? As soon as the words leave Lazarus' mouth, his face contorts in fear and anger. You! The Monster Lord! I'd never forget that face! You killed them! You didn't forget about Merlin and Karen, did you? No, I haven't forgotten them, even for a moment. The feeling as my magical power killed 2 people. The feeling of stealing away 2 lives. So Alice really did kill them, just like in my dream. Well, they killed her mother first, so in that regard, it was justified. When she saw her dead mother, she went berserk, as anyone would. Her rage left 2 humans dead. For coexistence, she said. Right at the verge of death, that's what the previous Monster Lord said. She believed in us, we thought. We were going to carry on her wish. Humans and monsters living in peace. Or so we thought. Then you ran in and killed Merlin and Karen! Alice's face goes sorrowful for a moment, then slowly goes back to her normal coat stare. I can't deny the truth, but I believe in coexistence as my predecessor did. That was that! How can the one who slaughtered my friend spew that crap? Stop this! Stop it already! Unable to take it any longer, I yell at him to stop. Lazarus, I know how you feel, but do you really hate monsters that much? There are humans around the world who are living together peacefully right now. Do you deny that they exist? That what has already happened is impossible? Isn't it obvious? They'll realize it eventually just as I did. That there's no way we could ever live in peace with them! Humans and monsters are just different races. They have still been able to understand each other. I've seen them with my own eyes. I already told you that difference is the problem that will forever keep us separate. Well, if you're really gonna push for an all-out fight, if they're that much stronger, Lazarus, I don't think humans are going to win. There's a major flaw with your thinking there. Is that if your entire gripe is that humans are so much weaker than monsters, they're not going to win that battle, are they? So I think it's actually in humans' best interest to find peaceful coexistence with monsters. It's true that our races are different. But is that reason enough to kill them? How many times do I have to repeat myself before you get it? So, it was worth killing my father over? Yeah, that's right! Your father betrayed me! Merlin and Karen too! He pissed on their graves! So I killed him! You! The burning desire for revenge explodes in my heart. I've been paralyzed and shocked by the truth until now. And now that the truth of my father has registered with me, it's like a switch has been flipped. I had already grabbed the hilt of my sword before I knew what I was doing. Not Angel Halo, but my old iron sword, capable of killing. Why do you even still have that thing at this point? Revenge? Good! Do it! Your old man's killer's right in front of you. But even if I'm dead, your stupid idea will still be impossible. Does that mean you're prepared to die? You're going to die while refusing to admit you're wrong? My name is Luca. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I'm willing to die for my beliefs. Better that than to piss on the graves of those who died before me. You... Come on! Kill me! No matter what happens, my path won't change. I'll hate monsters and keep on killing them. If you don't like it, then come on and kill me! In fury, I draw my iron sword and press the tip of the blade to Lazarus's chest. Stop! Stop it! Save the thrusting for at night, you two. Stop. Stop. In the next instant, Alice grabs my hand, still tightly grasping the iron sword. She gently pulls it back, bringing the tip away from Lazarus's heart. Alice? Am I letting her pull my sword away? Is she stopping me, or am I stopping myself? I don't know anymore. No more. Stop, Luca. There's no reason you need to dirty your hands on this man. Yeah, what's wrong? Can't kill me! Even if you don't kill me, I still won't accept your thinking. Even though we're both humans, we can't even understand each other. How the hell do you think you'll ever understand monsters? If that's the way you're going to divide it, then there'll be no one understanding anyone. Come on now. You can divide people into an infinite number of different ways until there's just, until everyone is in their own separate individual category. if that's your standard, then there is no understanding, period. Lazarus turns his glare toward Alice. Oh, you monster lord! I killed your mother! Ha! Don't you hate me? Why don't you just tear me to pieces like you did my friends? I see. You're looking for a place to die. But I won't let you become a martyr. Alice's eyes fill with magical power as she glares at Lazarus. Alice's eyes flash. Lazarus starts to turn to stone. Go! What? What'd you do? I won't kill you, but I'll turn you to stone. You won't die, and I'll be able to turn you back whenever you want. Do you have any idea how many times that would have come in useful, Alice? Why don't you pull that out more often? Frick Angel Halo, you can turn people to stone and turn them back whenever the hell you want. Damn you! With that final cry, Lazarus turns completely into a stone statue. You know, Alice, you said you didn't want him to become a martyr. I think you literally erected a statue in his honor. I stand in front of him in surprise. After a few moments, I slowly start to calm down. I'm sorry, Alice. If Alice didn't step in back there, I may really have killed Lazarus. Lazarus provoked you on purpose. I think he wanted you to kill him. After that failed, he tried to get me to kill him. Somewhere in his heart, he's wishing for his own death. Ah, survivor's guilt is a terrible thing. Dying for his beliefs. He wants to be a martyr. He wants to die? I don't know if he knows it himself. Living must be too painful for him. He must be doubting his path now. But after murdering his friend for his beliefs, there's no way he can change his direction. She talks about it as if she was talking about herself. Suddenly, the son of his closest friend that he murdered appears in front of him. He probably wasn't consciously wishing to be killed by the son's own hand. Talking about nurse feelings. This is unlike me. Alice says that with a sigh. Then turns towards Lazarus, now a stone statue. You said you can change him back, right? Yes, if I feel like it. Then, wait a little while. At least until I sort some things out in my heart. Lazarus has lived a painful life. But using that as his excuse, he has committed far too many horrible acts. He also murdered my father. I need some more time before I can face that fact head on. Footsteps coming down the stairs pull me back to reality. Lazarus, about tomorrow's plan? Ah! The leader turned to stone! What happened? Sorry, but Ilyas Cruise is dissolved as of today. With your leader like this, you can't commit any more acts of terrorism, can you? I doubt they'll listen to that. They just select a new leader. Monsters are here for revenge! Run away! Help me! Two of them run away as fast as they can. It looks like the members don't match Lazarus in their conviction. That situation has been cleared up. Shall we focus on reviving the Garuda again? Turn back toward the large egg. This seems like it would be rather difficult to take back to the shrine. There's nothing special about the shrine location itself. In Paradox, it is imperative that that shrine location be of the right magical balance. We can hold the ceremony here. Then, do I just hold up the orbs? Wait, Luca. I think you should take a brief rest first. I'm fine. I don't need that. I didn't get into a battle or anything. There's no reason for me to rest. Your face looks horrible. You're still in mental shock from what happened. Alice grabs me by the hand and starts to pull me away. Hey, I said I was fine! Look at yourself in a mirror. The egg won't go anywhere, so just come on. Fine. I'll rest for a little while. Alice pulls my hand as she leads me out to the headquarters.